Welcome again to the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minzy. And in today's episode, we will be discussing football. Like we always do. Now, before we jump right into that, viewers, I'm just encouraging everyone, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so when we drop these videos, you will be notified. Also, the videos are currently running ads, my people. So I'm encouraging you also, if you don't want to watch the ads, just let the ads run until the video starts. And if it comes in between the video and you have something to do, to get a glass of water, get it. Don't skip the ads, people. Thank you very much. All right, so let's jump right into it. Now, Coach Theodore Whitmore, Tapa Whitmore, is interested in winning the Gold Cup 2021. Also, is interested in qualifying the team for the World Cup 2022. And in all of this, he made some outlines to the JFF from about 2019. And he would want to see these things materialized in his quest for these outcomes and for these things that he would have set as his objectives. So Whitmore set some objectives, and he actually wanted the JFF to assist in making these objectives a reality. All right, so basically after the meeting in 2020, that's in April, Whitmore was quite pleased with the outcome of the meeting. He said that he was honest and clear because his aim is to win the Gold Cup and qualify for the 2022 World Cup, which is highly possible. Now, what Whitmore said is that the president was very receptive and he gave his commitment towards addressing the issues or the matters that Whitmore would have brought before the team. Now, in highlighting some of the stuff that Whitmore made, before I get into that, Whitmore was kind of disappointed. In fact, he was very disappointed and even embarrassed because, especially of the game tour in Saudi Arabia, it actually provided a real test for the administration, and basically they would have failed miserably, and I believe that would have halted the progress in going forward. And definitely Whitmore isn't pleased. You know what I mean? So these are some of the things that Whitmore outlined that would give him the ammunition that he needs to go forward in winning the Gold Cup and qualifying for 2022 World Cup. Now, Whitmore is emphasizing that he needs a full-time staff, right? And he indicated that should be in place by January 2021. We are in January 2021. The month has not ended as yet, so there is still time for the JFF to sort that out. Now, it comes on the heels of Whitmore making comparison to the stuff that happens in Europe, because you have a coach, he has a plethora of backroom staff members who deals with various aspects of the game that will assist the coach in seeing stuff that he himself would not be able to see. That is in terms of the defensive end of the field, the attacking end, and of course the mid end of the field. So it's very critical to always have a full staff working, full complement of staff working with a head coach. And that is what Whitmore actually sought from the JFF. I do believe that it's not forthcoming yet, so we hope that will be sorted out. He also wanted a fully contracted fitness coach, would be available at any call, 24/7, you know what I mean? And like I said earlier, Whitmore would have made these requests from 2019. You know what I mean? And he would have outlined them again in that meeting last year. Now, Whitmore is seeking another assistant coach. He does need it because, like I said earlier, one coach can't do everything. He can't see all the aspects, all the areas of the field. You know what I mean? So it's critical that he gets an assistant coach or another assistant coach. He also requested a chef to travel with the team to prepare meals. And of course, we all know that nutrition is very important, especially in the time of drug testing. It is critical what the athletes or the footballers put into their body. So to have a chef traveling with the team, that would be a very good move and a good request there from Coach Tapper Whitmore. He also requested a video analyst, which is very critical. This would aid him in sorting out stuff where players are doing things that is not a part of his system. From video analyst, he would get those information that will assist him in tweaking the program, tweaking the tactics to ensure that he gets the optimum out of his team. So that is very critical. And a massage therapist. Can you believe in 2020, 2019, 2021, a national team does not have a massage therapist, which is very critical in relaxing muscles, in blood flow, so that if the athletes get injured, they recover quickly and stuff like that. Come on, JFF, that needs to be sorted out. He also needs an equipment manager. Now, one of the other things that Whitmore made mention of, which really came out as a viral thing in the internet, was he wanted all contractual arrangement to be settled with players and staff by end of 2020. That should be sorted out. Incidentally, the JFF did say that they will actually sort out that part of it, so they are on board where that is concerned. Now, what Whitmore is saying is that this would ensure that for the March window, all players called up would be those who have committed based on the contractual arrangements that were made. More importantly, he wanted them to know much earlier the composition of the contracted squad to determine areas that we are likely to fall short on talents, so that he would be able to do his recruitments and so forth. So definitely, Coach Whitmore has a plan. And for the persons who thought that Coach Whitmore is not a big coach, definitely these requests that he has made highlight the fact that Whitmore knows what he's doing. And given the chance, given the facilities, given the equipment, given the tools, definitely Whitmore can work wonders with the team. Now, he also made mention of flight arrangements. It should be better focused on to ensure players arrive on time and as comfortable as possible. So you hear players talking about traveling in economic class as opposed to be traveling in business class. And essentially that is what Whitmore is saying. These things need to be sorted out. Even though he knows that the JFF has financial constraint, it is important and significant that these things be done. Players arriving early. This will basically get their mental and physical condition to perform. They reach early, they get acclimatized and so forth. They will not be rushing off flights to get to training and so forth like those. So, and also the recovery time between arrival and kickoff is limited when these things are not sorted out, and it impacts preparation and selection and performance. Essentially what Coach Whitmore is saying. And these are very salient points that he's making. He wants the best for the team. He wants the best frame of mind persons to work with. You don't want a player to come in and he's not satisfied, he's not happy, which will cause issues on the field. You know what I mean? So Whitmore made some very valid point there. Now, one of the other things that Whitmore made mention of is the Instat critical. He also he requested a recovery equipment and training equipment inclusive of cones, mats, and hurdles. Oh my God. Training equipment at this time, JFF? No cones, no mats, no hurdles. Hurdles aiding in flexors and can be used to do a whole lot of stuff. Come on, JFF. Come on, come on, come on. These requests are made. I hope and trust that they will be honored to ensure Whitmore get the best out of the player. Now, if you don't know about the Instats instrument, it is a software, computer software that they use all around the world. Give the player stats, how many passes made, dribbles, successful dribbles, and all of those stuff. Shots taken on target, shots off target. Now, with this sort of equipment or software, definitely it will assist Whitmore in analyzing how his team is playing. As I said earlier, he can also use it to tweak his program, to tweak instructions given to the players, because oftentimes you get instruction or the coach gives instruction, and sometimes the players go out there and they miss what actually the information or the instruction given. So this will be critical. You'll have a point of reference, in other words, to go back to indicate to players that this is what you did, this is what you did not do, the dribble wasn't successful, you did not pass the ball, and so forth. So definitely this will assist Whitmore in ensuring that he has data to rally back on when having team meetings, etc., etc. And also the recovery machine, very critical, very critical. After games, you want player to go in ice bath. You have the pants that they put on, that thing that looks like a pants where they put their legs in for recovery, repair muscle tissues and all of that. So it is critical, and these are the things that Whitmore are requesting. And for the coach to be requesting these things, it is critical. He knows, especially for the local based players who aren't really a part of the professional setting where they would be having all these equipment to work with. So he's requesting them, and I believe that it is fair for him to request these sort of equipment. It is fair for him to request the assistant coaches that he need. It is fair to make these requests, because you can be a very big coach, and in a time like now, this century, everybody needs somebody to lean on, you know what I mean? And as a coach, in order for you to perform to the best of your ability, you have to have a good team around you. Your backroom staff have to be in sync with you. The backroom staff there has to be up and running. You can't do it by yourself, people. That's what essentially what Whitmore is saying. Given his ability, given his certification, yes, that is good. A Pep Guardiola, he needs a backroom staff. A Alex Ferguson needs a backroom staff. A Klopp, he needs a backroom staff. It lightens the work. It allows the coach to focus on certain things. It allows the coach to see certain things that he would not normally see if he is bombarded with too many stuff. So, viewers, I want you to share down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the request that Whitmore made from the JFF? Because indeed, I do believe that in this time, coaches need to have these things in order to enhance their coaching pedigree. You know what I mean? So definitely, thanks again, subscribers. Thanks again, viewers, for sharing in. And I would encourage you to comment down below. Are these fair requests made by Coach Whitmore? What say you? Thanks again for tuning in to the Coach's Desk. Your presence is always appreciated. I'm out.